Welcome back, Ghost Gang. This is part 2 of our second night here at Dobbs, where we're doing some testing with our new devices, as well as trying out a few different settings, trying to see if we can interact with any of the spirits, if we can get some intelligent communication. Like I say, testing out a lot of our new devices. The first part, if you haven't seen it, be sure to go back and check it out. Talked a little bit about different type of devices, what they are, how we use them, and a little bit more information on, being able to debunk a lot of things that happen with these devices, which ones I believe to be a little bit better in what we're doing in the paranormal field. So, go back and check that video out. Also in that one, Tim decided to do a lone solo challenge at the cemetery while I had to run back into town real quick. So he was kind of left there by himself in the dark. I think he did pretty well, but give him a thumbs up. Let him know he did an awesome job. Check that video out, see what all he was able to capture, and check this video out because we didn't get a lot of activity, but there was some things that happened that at the time it didn't register to me that we possibly could have been connecting with something intelligent. But after viewing over some of the footage and kind of thinking about what happened that night, some things started coming together for me that I didn't put together at that time. But it was kind of interesting. So check this video out and see what you think. Leave us a comment. Hey, if you're not a subscriber to our channel, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell. That way, when new episodes come out, you'll be notified. Because we do have some interesting things that are going to be coming up this season. We're going to be going to a lot of different locations, a lot of haunted locations. We're kind of changing our little way of investigating this year. We're going more, instead of just going out and filming and capturing evidence and making videos, we're doing more on the lines of, seeing if these places are truly haunted, if the activity is something paranormal or being caused by something else. So we're getting a little bit more detailed, basically on the research line of these said to be haunted locations. So be sure to check out these videos as they come out, because like I say, we're going to a lot of different places. One I have coming up that we're fixing to do is Miss Molly's Hotel or Bed and Breakfast there in Fort Worth, Texas, which is supposedly very active, very haunted. But we're going to go check it out and see if any of these stories, this activity, is true or not. Also have Bolton House in Texas here that we'll be going to, as well as I believe it's Old Park Hotel or Motel that also is said to be haunted. And then of course we have other ones that we'll be doing in the state of Texas. And then hopefully we're going to start traveling outside the state to other haunted locations this season. We're kind of having to do the funding, out of our own pockets. I do have people who buy a little bit of my merch here and there that we have. Unfortunately, I can't advertise it through the channel yet. We need more subscribers and more views. So hey, help me out here. Let me get up there where we can start advertising our merch. Also, I don't know, it's just going to be an interesting season this year. So be sure to subscribe and join us on this adventure. Let's go ahead and get into this second part. Not sure whether there'll be a third part because we spent a lot of hours there at the cemetery, so I still got a lot of footage to go through, see what all we were able to capture. what devices went off, because we did a lot of static cams set up, moving them to different areas, moving them around. There's some things that did happen to where we weren't able to capture it on camera, but we did hear it with our own ears or see it with our own eyes. Which I want to kind of explain one of the situations. While my grandson and I were back in the cemetery towards the backside, where it's kind of like a divider section that divides the segregated side from, I guess you could call it the white side. So, unfortunately back at that time, prejudice, however you want to call it, was there. Where the blacks were buried in one section and the whites were buried in a different section. It's just, hey, we're all human, we're all bleed the same color, we're all God's children. Why people were like that back in those days, I don't know. It's a sad thing to think that the human race was that way. But anyways, we were back there and we had heard a disembodied voice that was audible enough to where we were able to hear it with our ears, and couldn't quite make out what it said. It almost said like it was saying hi or hello, and it was more of a female voice. So, that kind of told me, well, I need to set a static camera up back there in that area to see if we can catch any more. A little bit later on, we were back there again checking on the camera, setting up a couple other new devices, and my grandson had a K2 meter, and in this one area, basically back in that same area, the K2 meter started spiking up for him. Some of the other activity we caught through spirit box or either necrometer, spirit talker, ghost tube. I'm not sure which one we were using, but we were getting the communication, got a name, and we started kind of putting two together to figure out that, hey, possibly we connected with something intelligent. Anyways, let's go ahead and get in this video, and I'll leave little comments or texts here and there, kind of filling in some of the details I might have left out. So, without further ado, let's get spooky and go on a ghost hunt. Want me to come to the other side, you need to make some noise or let me know. Activate one of my little devices over here. Loud noise. No, I was just kind of wondering if it's over on the other side.
I just passed it right here in front.
Oh, this one over here. Oh, Elizabeth.
That's it right there. Yep.
That's it.
That's the one I touched earlier.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at the date.
It's 18,
July
15.
18, 15. Oh.
Yeah. That's alright.
1855.
3, I think.
And it's a handshake and a Liz of
It says died July 18th, 1859 at 83 years old.
July 1850.
It says 18 years old. That's it right there.
What's these ones?
What were some of the other things coming through today?
Sorry.
Looking.
11.
I mean, it was back over this area where we heard that voice. Sounded like a female voice. And other sounds we kept hearing over here. We don't say how well area.
Listen,
The trees sitting out there.
so you got to have right there, right there. Right in the
Oh, yeah.
Quarter? What's that mean?
Like you would have.
You would have?
To me, it makes it. I'd have to look it up, but to me, it sounds like this.
Yeah. Just find them inflation. On that day. Now it's back at that place. Records.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take a picture of it though.
Thank you, guys.
thought it was the REM pod over here. It's the one he's sitting out there. Spirit, can you tell me if the Chisholm Trail came through this area in the 1800s? Well, I'm starting yard eternal. That's not the answer to the question I was asking, Spirit, but no, like I said, it's not
Body voice over there.
really.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Could you make out what it said, or just kind of
It almost like it said
Said
either
hello.
hey or hi,
interesting?
but it almost sounded like it was coming from the other side.
Was it near one of the cameras? Or it may have picked up on the audio?
No, I mean the only camera I got going is one over here.
Right on. Darn.
Back up towards that one area where we always do a lot of activity.
Yes, sir.
Is his name Tyler?
What's that, bro?
Is the ghost name Tyler?
Has any of the, I don't think it's given any names,
Become a zombie. What do you sense?
Yeah, it's usually noisier. You're hearing all kinds of sounds out there. Our motion lights are usually going off like crazy. But then it's
bright.
it's still early too.
It's bright.
Wait and see.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you to start doing some things. I'll change some of the things around out there a little bit.
Setup.
Yeah, set up the one static cam back there where I heard that voice,
It's the body one.
and then I moved the other one over here. I moved it a little bit further into the corner.
I'll use my voice.
I'm using. Tell us something about where we're at.
She said burnt.
Huh?
Burnt a little while ago.
Burnt? Oh, motion light. Finally. Are we coming alive out there?
So on the stones up there, it says their names and the dates, but it doesn't say how they died, right?
No. No, I don't think I've ever seen anything on any of the headstones on how they died.
Just that for
Yeah.
a Bible verse or just whatever the family at that time wanted to put on them in reference as far as how
Yeah.
they
Loving mother, loving father,
yeah.
you know.
My name is Lizzie.
What, Libby?
Lizzie.
Lizzie.
Go find the tombstone that says Lizzie, and then we will pull the obituary on her and ask her questions about.
Corresponding information. That's a good idea, bro. Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah. Go find Lizzie and let me know what the last name is so we can pull it.
Fine. I'll be right back, man.
Uh-huh.
Scout around out there to see if I can find a first or last name.
Uh-huh.
Keep going.
Keep going. Hey, we're getting somewhere. Thank you for that. I was getting bored. What? My baby dad.
What?
You stay here. You want me to look at your watch?
Oh, no.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Are you?
It looked like you was having fun out there.
Back off.
Oh. No, they're gonna go find Lizzie's name. Is it L-I-Z or L-I-S?
No.
keep looking for a face or something in my smoke. You know?
Yeah.
That happened at the House of Manor. I saw the reflection in the, I know you've seen it too, right? Yeah. Lizzie. What's your last name, Lizzie?
Who is she?
Whatever you just named. Let me look it up. Mm-hmm.
Listen upstairs.
There's no upstairs.
There's no stairs here.
You talking about heaven?
It's bright.
Heaven. Look at some entertainment or communication maybe the word.
Tranquility.
Lizzie, tranquility. What's tranquility mean? Tranquility means peaceful.
Like peace.
So you are talking about heaven? It's bright. It's upstairs. It's tranquility.
It's bright.
Mm. Okay, there's law going off.
Oh,
Nothing.
there's not. Cat ball. Cat ball. Gosh, everything.
You find a Lizzie?
Not yet.
Back off.
They don't want us to look her up. So Josh put in Lizzie at the Dab Cemetery
Yes,
to
ma'am.
see what Lizzie's pop up that are buried here.
Yes, ma'am.
He's doing research.
Very
And she tells us to back off.
interesting.
Mm.
It seems like I have seen the name Lizzie here, though.
Is that offending you, Lizzie?
Hung, drawn and quartered.
I don't understand what that means.
Hung, drawn, and quartered.
Quartered.
That came from that one.
From this one here?
Nope, from this one over
This
here.
one? Okay.
Come here.
Hung, drowned, and I can't.
Hung, drowned.
In corner, I can't make that out my
Hung,
glasses.
drown, and quartered.
Drawn
It
and
says drowned.
quartered.
They're reading it.
Corner.
They've upset me.
It's on for you.
Oh,
No,
Listen.
that. Listen to what, Spirit? That wouldn't have been me because there's a divider. These two tables right here aren't touching. That wouldn't have been.
Elizabeth Cook.
Elizabeth, Lizzie Cook, is this you? Were you burnt or drowned? What does it say, drowned or what?
Drowned and cornered. I couldn't make out the
Hung, drawn, and quartered.
quartered. I could make
What
out
does it sound
the.
like
what
to
is
me?
down here? In the corner? Oh, that's true.
So the only thing close it would be Elizabeth Cook.
Elizabeth Cook. Does it say how they died? Did they drown or were they
It
burnt?
doesn't say.
Anything in the birthday, death date.
Cheese it?
Um,
Thank you.
$32 July 1855. Died July
Keep
1855.
recording.
We are, Spirit. We're recording.
Fail. Scared.
Don't be scared. What are you scared of? That we're going to find out who you are? That shouldn't be scary.
Elizabeth Matheny.
Is this you, Elizabeth Matheny?
Empowerment.
Empowerment. Power.
It doesn't say what section she's in, does it?
Got a picture of the headstone.
Here's the privacy on.
It's bright.
Heaven?
Yeah, we seen that one. We seen that one over there.
It's a cook, so
Yeah, you remember when they were holding their hands and
Was it back over here?
when the fingers were out?
I had a long life.
It sounded like you had a short life. 32?
No, 83.
Oh, 83 years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah.
Same age as my grandma.
I thought that was the screen of the camera.
It says July 1859.
There's a light anomaly.
I need you to confirm your last name.
But the cameras keep doing their thing. They don't need to check you out.
You're gonna have to confirm your last name. Alright, there's the ball. So
Yeah.
confirm your last name.
Listen.
We are trying.
You want me to check you out? Got an EMF meter?
Well, that was the full battery. That one
Anything else?
only had a half battery. I want to go out there because
So
I
there's
think
two
that's
Lizzies?
where that headstone was.
It's a cool
Maybe
link up
it's
with
not.
you. Oh,
Maybe your hand over
Let's see
there.
if that's that
I'll
headstone.
see what. Out there.
So it was just
Go out,
Lizzie
everybody.
Cook. There was a
Elizabeth Matheny Cook.
Oh, Elizabeth Matheny Cook. Elizabeth Matheny Cook. Elizabeth Matheny Cook.
Hey, I think close to where you set up earlier in that corner is where I seen some cooks. Like going back that way.
"83 years old. How'd you die?
That was a long life.
Did you get burned or drowned?"
What was that, sir?
I think I seen some cook headstones close to where he set up that last camera back,
Curses.
or where he moved that
Curses?
one back down to there.
Yes, sir.
Get it and read that little screen and see. I think it's in the middle of the table. Is it Purses? What'd she say? I asked for the last name, so we'll see.
I don't know if it's that one.
They all here.
Curses.
Curses. What's that mean?
Depending on if they're viewpoints from, the 1800s versus, say the 2000s, curses from back in the 1800s, I guess today's definition will be darn or dang.
Elizabeth Curses? No, right?
No. There's no curses.
I just like to talk.
Well, tell us about it then.
When you said curses, I thought you meant the way of life
Yeah.
that.
Well, I asked her what I said. You're gonna have to identify your last name. What's your last name? And then she says Curses. So I was thinking, well, okay, that's not a last name. Then you're right about the right back in that. Yeah,
Old days, yes, ma'am.
yeah.
So, found the headstone.
Really?
It's the one that's laid over there. And what's funny is a minute ago when I was out there,
You weren't right over.
it was laid over there. But it's the one I reached down and I went to wipe stuff off of it so I could read the date on.
What was the date
Oh shit.
1859.
of the birth of it?
Gonna die.
Don't leave.
Oh, wow.
What'd you say? Repeat that. Go
Don't
see what you
leave.
think. No, I think we might be leaving. We're not running that. We'll just make that clear. Giddy.
I don't think it was that one. That one says
then
you
claim-
seen
Almost.
Almost.
What did it say?
He said almost.
almost.
Oh, they said August. Come here. Come here, Ham.
I don't see any
What do you got?
words on that one, but good for
Go ahead and eat it. Yeah.
Oh, I love these.
Turn them up, babe.
You don't like them?
I love them. My favorite.
I got onions too.
Yeah.
Almost. You seem familiar.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
She just read my mind. Literally.
Why?
Because I was thinking about giving these to y'all. I'm sacrificing. I'm not lying. She really did. I'm trying to find one more thing for my dog. No, you guys can't find it here. I'm just going to have to eat what I got.
You are enough.
That's all she said. You have enough. Y'all want the rest of these?
I do.
Sacrifice.
She told me.
Thank you, guys.